Okay, thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Vulcan Report. Alright, this is the chart of gold spot. You've heard me say over the past few days that this market has been coming back with positive bot checks. Well, these positive bot checks are showing selling positions here. The first one we have is August the 27th. The next one we have was on the 30th. Again, here's September the 2nd, September the 3rd, September the 5th, and September the 7th. These are all positive bot checks showing some selling pressure entering into the market or accumulation of short positions. This could lead to a significant pullback in the gold spot down toward the neighborhood of around 1224. So that's at least a $20 drop from where we are now. And usually the markets like to overshoot their target, so this could put us back into the Kumo cloud here. If that puts us back into the Kumo cloud, then we're talking a possible drop, at least briefly, below $1,200. So you want to definitely, if you're long this market, you're going to want to go ahead and move your stops to lock in some profit. You know, stick with the motto, take what you can, and give nothing back. All right, looking at some of the technical readout here. Based on Tuesday's close, gold spot closed up $6.49, up 0.52%. Prices closed higher than they opened, with strong bids going into the close. 3 white candles occurred in the last 3 days, and although these candles were not big enough to create 3 white soldiers, the steady upward pattern remains bullish. Under market sentiment, we have a pulse scan reading of 35. And as you know, 39 is when you usually show extremes in sentiment. The market pulse is positive since it's trading above its zero signal line, and the pulse scan crossed above the swing VIX, creating an uptrend channel as of one period ago. The swing VIX is above 29. This is where it usually forms resistance. The swing VIX usually forms resistance before the underlying security. The last signal was an overbought sell 6 periods ago. Now, the swing VIX does not currently show any failure swings. However, the securities price has set a new 14-period high, while the swing VIX has not. This is bearish. All right, bearish divergence. Since the pulse scan leads the market 3 to 5 days out, we'll wait to see if downward pressure develops. Since the last swing VIX signal, gold spot price has increased 0.52% and has ranged from a high of $1259.90 to a low of $1244.90. Alright, as far as momentum, currently the trend is very bullish and gold remains under heavy accumulation. As far as trend strength, it is currently weak and range bound. Doesn't mean that we're not popping out some intraday highs here, but we remain somewhat consolidated at this time. So what this means is that there are some bulls who are liquidating long positions, and thus taking some profit off the table, or at least getting ready to, or preparing to, I should say. So you want to look out for that. Alright, the trend is still intact overall as far as our pulse wave cycle. We're a long way from 1124.89. So as long as we stay above that, overall we'll be fine. However, the current support that we need to watch is at 1244.72. Okay, so we'll be watching that price level for that trend line retracement. A close below that would set us up to start the way back down on our way toward the Kumo cloud. As far as intraday price projections, we have intraday resistance for Wednesday at 1256.52 and intraday support at 1248.27. We're expected to pretty much close inside of that range. Weekly pulse wave price projections, we have our pulse wave breakout resistance at 1254.81, and our post-wave breakout support at 1237.93. Well, we've already broken the 1254.81, so we are trading outside of that post-wave. That was the last buy signal that you had for the week. As far as our monthly price projections, the bull market uptrend 12 to 18 month price target is at $1,545.28 a share. The long-term trend line resistance is currently at 1265.02, and the long-term trend line support is currently at 1124.89. Now, we have not reached bubble phase capacity yet. However, if we take out the 12 to 18 month price target, that will put us into the first threshold of phase 1, and we will be considered in a bubble phase at that point. And our 24 to 36 month price target then will be 1825.54. As for volatility, gold spots closed below the upper band by 8.1%. Okay, let's take a look at stocks now. Look at the chart of the NASDAQ 100. Excuse me, the QQQQ. As of Tuesday's close, the NASDAQ 100 closed down 31 cents, down 0.67%. Prices closed lower than they opened, with weak bids going into the close. As for market sentiment, we have a pulse reading of 20, and the market pulse is positive since it's trading above its zero signal line, and the pulse scan crossed above the swing VIX, creating an uptrend channel as of 6 periods ago. The last signal was an overbought sell 18 periods ago, and since the swing VIX just reached its highest value in the last 14 periods, this is bullish. And the swing VIX has set a new 14-period high, while the securities price has not. This is a bullish divergence. And again, since the pulse scan leads the market 3 to 5 days out, we'll wait to see if an upside breakout occurs. Since the last swing VIX signal, the NASDAQ 100's price has increased 3.70%, and it's ranged from a high of $46.03 a share to a low of $42.97 per share. Currently, the trend is neutral. There's no trend reading at this time. And as far as trend strength, we are weak and range bound still. We have not hit any new highs or at this time. In addition to that, we are now trading above the post-wave cycle trend line retracement of $44.83. So that's primarily what you would be looking for the beginning of a next bull market. Looking here at the chart, you can see that the NASDAQ 100 is bullish. You see the green bull in the bottom right hand corner. You see the bullish indication here at the bottom of the chart here as well. So the market does have some underlying strength to it. As far as intraday price projections for Wednesday, we have resistance at $45.93 a share and support at $45.71 a share. We'll see if the bulls can manage to get prices above $45.93 on the close. As far as the weekly post-wave price projections, our post-wave breakout resistance is at $44.32 a share. We are trading above the weekly post-wave at this time. As far as monthly price projections, our 12 to 18 month price target is for $62.28 a share. The long-term trendline resistance is currently at $50.65 a share, and the long-term trendline support is currently at $44.83 a share. And looking 24 to 36 months out, our bubble phase 1 price target will be $73.91 per share. As for volatility, the NASDAQ 100 closed below the upper band by 23.6%. And we have a high volatility alert. A breakout of the upper volatility band has occurred for the week. So we'll look to see if this price action can carry over. and if this bull market can get some legs to it. The last attempt here on August the 2nd, we fizzled out on August the 9th at $47.19 a share. Prior to that, we had another little run. We fizzled out at $46.72 a share, and then we went range bound again. So the market has been going from bullish to neutral to bearish for some time, and can't quite seem to get a handle on things. So we'll wait and see what happens in equities this week. Should be an exciting next couple of weeks, especially if we get some bull legs to this rally. So remember, take what you can, give nothing back.